Are you excited, Connor?
Yeah.
Talk to me for an hour and a half.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right.
We're gonna have some different opinions.
We are.
Maybe. Well, what are we talking about?
We haven't gotten there yet.
All
right.
Dogs.
So here we go. Welcome back to another episode of the Invested Podcast, the show where we discuss the top 10 best patterns for your outdoor carpets.
Pyramids and circles.
Do you think pyramids are a good
Yeah.
pattern?
Oh yeah. Egyptian.
I like
Illuminati.
I like the ones with the birds all over them.
Oh, they got birds in it.
Little birds.
Little birds.
Yeah, little birds.
Oh shit. Do the birds have faces, or are they color?
They have human
Sequence.
faces. They're bird bodies with human faces.
Oh fuck yeah, dude. I'm all about that. Bird body, human face.
Yeah.
Some transplant. Is that what that story is about? Island of Dr. Moreau, as he makes human animals?
That's the first time I've ever heard that before.
Oh, it's like an old... it's one of the old books Connor likes.
Old.
I don't know. Connor doesn't know if he likes it.
Well,
he hasn't read it.
I was just thinking of that scene in What We Do in the Shadows where it does a quick pan and it's...
He's a cat.
He's a cat with a... Yeah.
That was awesome.
All right. My name is Terry. With me, of course, my good friend Connor.
Connor. What? What's up?
It's weird. It's weird that you have no hair. It's crazy.
Yeah, it's weird.
No, I like it though. It's great. Do you feel that weird breeze going through your head now? You
my head's never been colder.
Yeah.
Before.
You
Although it's fun as hell to touch.
Yeah, you should get a hat.
I should get a hat.
Yeah, those usually help warm your head a little bit. What are we doing today?
To a barber shop. He was like, what would you like, sir? What would you prefer?
He was like, I'm walking here.
I'm walking here.
I'm stalking here.
I'm stalking you here.
I'm
Hello.
stalking here.
And I was like, I'll take just give me the shortest. I want the Infinity War.
I had an idea for a character. He's like the friendly stalker from New York, where he's like super nice, but he's a stalker. So he's like, he walks up to the girl. He's like, hey, I noticed you. I don't know why he's from Brooklyn, but I like it. I noticed you had single ply toilet paper, so I bought you some 2-ply. You know, like stuff like that.
So I saw you. I was looking through the binoculars at your house, and I saw that your walls. There's something wrong with your wallpaper. So
yeah, it started to fall. So I
went in
fixed
there.
it. Yeah,
I fixed it. Yeah.
I saw on your calendar it's your sister's birthday next week. Tell her I said happy birthday.
Hey, happy birthday to
happy birthday
Jessica.
to you. She doesn't know me. You don't know me. But
I hacked into your Facebook, and I just saw like you had a lot of unread messages, a lot of great job.
I cycled through them for you.
Yeah. I cleaned everything out.
He's the friendly stalker from Brooklyn.
I'm killing you right now, but this is really, it's...
Stalkers don't kill people.
Oh, well, I think that's the big fear, is if you get stalked, it's only a second about to get killed, because somebody's going to follow you.
Yeah.
Then that means that they have nothing better to do than to follow you, and people already hate themselves so much that they're like, oh my God, this person's following me, and it's like me? I'm gonna die. There's no logical reason. What, they're gonna get a rush out of me watching me eat hot Cheetos? It's like they're that excited. No, I'm clearly gonna die. That's the most exciting possible thing that could happen.
Yeah.
Like, oh, this guy's watching fucking Ratatouille. I don't know.
Ratatouille. Yeah, I mean, I guess it's just creepy to have someone follow you around.
Yeah. Welcome in the future.
Yeah. We should probably get started. I have some news to actually talk about today. Not much, but I have some.
Do it.
Okay.
Hit me.
So
Jazz.
Lucasfilms has come out and said that they have digital scans of all the lead Star Wars actors.
They're really hedging their bets. They're like, hey,
you better not die on us.
Don't die.
Even if you do, it doesn't even matter.
Don't get stalked. Don't get stalked and die. That's super weird to say. That's super passive aggressive. It's like everyone can be replaced.
Like you're stuck here.
Who said
even
that?
If you're not.
Stalin said that, right? He said everyone can be replaced.
I have no idea.
It's like a famous quote. It's fucked up.
Yeah, it's pretty messed up. So that then Mark Hamill went on record saying that recasting Leia for episode 9 she's irreplaceable. So either that means they cut her out of the movie or they do a digital remaster of her, and I don't want either of those. No, I want them to cut her out of the movie.
Yeah. Bye.
Bye.
Bye, Felicia.
Rest in peace. But I mean, seriously though, don't like.
Mad respect, mad gratitude. She changed the game for years. But bye, Felicia.
Bye. Yeah. So I don't know. It's weird.
Yeah. It's super weird. It's super strange.
We haven't gotten to the point yet where it works just yet. It works for small moments, like
look like fucking Woody from Toy Story.
with his giant eyes. No, I'm thinking of
Remember the giant Cheerios on his eyes? Do you remember that?
Yeah, they seemed always like they were wicked soggy.
Yeah, I just have that image like stuck in my head
because they had no texture.
What was the context of that scene, of that shot of him?
He sticks his head in. Because he burned his forehead. So he went and he put his head in. I think they were Fruit Loops. I don't think
they must the Cheerios, because I feel like Fruit Loops would have been exciting. Cheerios is like the adult cereal.
I gotta say, I've come to like Cheerios as an
adult.
Yeah,
well, because as
Honey
you grow
Nut
up,
though, not
like,
normal ones. Normal Cheerios, flavorless, tastes like cardboard.
Yeah, it's something about the adult palate. Like, I love Raisin Bran now. It gives me such like
Raisin
a kick.
Bran is good, dude.
But when I was a kid, I was like, what?
Oh, Honey Bunches of Oats too. That's another one.
Oh yeah, that's a very.
I'm still always a sucker though for Captain Crunch.
Captain Crunch, yeah, it's got some replay.
I like Captain Crunch because it doesn't get soggy fast.
I was a big Fruit Loops kid.
Fruit Loops are always good.
I like Kix too.
Do you notice that like Elmer's glue smells like Fruit Loops? Or
I never noticed that.
Yeah, you should give it a go.
I could give it a whiff.
Yes,
I'm gonna sniff some glue after this.
All right. Nicolas Cage thinks that he'd be a perfect Joker.
You must be joking.
I actually kind of agree with that.
Like, he's crazy. He's like, he'll play a fun, crazy guy.
Yeah, it would be very interesting to see. And it'd be like an old Joker.
Did Nicolas Cage say that, or did his agent say it?
No, he said it. He's probably his own agent.
Was he like in a restaurant and somebody was like, "Hey, do you want to play Joker?"
And I don't know the context. I just saw the quote.
I could play it. Remember when he almost played Superman?
Yeah. Yeah.
Really
he voiced Superman in something though, I think, recently. Like Cartoon Network or something like that.
And that always gets me so weird.
Did you see that movie, The Death of Superman Lives?
It's
a documentary.
Yeah, I think I watched it.
Yeah, it's pretty interesting. I like that a lot.
That's cool.
Yeah. You learn a lot about how movies are just thrown in the garbage for no reason sometimes. Although there was a reason for that.
There's a reason, yeah.
Yeah.
Isn't that Wild Wild West? The mechanical spider. The mechanical spider was supposed to be in that movie.
They wanted big metal monsters.
And then it got put in Wild Wild West. Wild Wild West. Which, as a kid, I was obsessed with the mechanical spider from Wild Wild West, because I thought,
I've never seen that movie.
Oh, it's bad. It's very bad. But
is it like a fun watch? If you're a kid with
no taste, it's kind of fun.
Is it a fun watch like now if you know it's bad? Like, is it like Room bad, or is it like
it's just boring,
or is it just painful to watch?
Yeah. What I would do if I had to watch it, I would watch select scenes. I would have somebody go through and pick what are the fun / cringy scenes to watch from this.
Yeah.
So you'd be watching like 15 minutes, a 15-minute like clip show.
It's not worth it.
No. Well, the spider stuff is cool. It's weird. If you were like 7 years old, I'd be like, "Do you like mechanical spiders? Watch it."
Yeah.
It's weird. I watched it at a weird time in my life where I had no standards.
I'm gonna move the mic closer to your mouth. Okay. No, you're good. Just that should be fine. Cool.
Don't put my lips on it.
Don't put your lips on it. So Sony's Venom, apparently Woody Harrelson is rumored to play Carnage. It's just a rumor right now.
That's super weird.
He's too old.
All this stuff is so weird.
Yeah, right.
I feel like it's just one guy who's like, Nicolas Cage is going to play the Joker. Woody Harrelson's Carnage.
He's just picking actors that he's thinking about.
Fucking putting like names in a hat and shaking it up. Oh God, it feels like
just a list of actors that are over the age of 45, and he's just like,
no one's gonna see it if it's not Sarah McKellen plays Doctor Strange.
That'd be all right. An old Doctor Strange.
I would watch that.
Yeah, like a retired. It would be like Mr. Holmes.
Oh,
where he played an old Sherlock Holmes. He would play an old Doctor Strange.
I never watched that one.
It was cute. It's kind of sad, really sad, but it was cute. I liked it.
Does he have dementia at the end because of the
He's
cocaine?
meant to do the whole thing.
He does?
Yes.
Oh my God.
I think. Yeah.
I never
It's
even
really sad.
watched that movie. That's crazy that I knew that.
Come on, it's about an old man.
That's true.
Living in the
What
country,
is your
so-
stories about an old man? 50%
It's mainly
chance of dementia.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
What was I talking about?
Roll the dice. What? Who am I? James Gunn apparently wrote the dialogue for Guardians in Infinity War,
Cool. I'm
which
down
is
with that.
good.
Yeah.
I think that's good because he knows those characters better than anyone. You don't want to know why?
Why?
Because he wrote the first 2 movies.
Oh, fuck yeah. Woo! James Gunn. I feel like he's going to become a suit in a couple years, but I'm still loving it.
Yeah, he worries me.
Yeah. He hates when people ask about Infinity War. He's like Infinity War. These characters are never going to be Infinity War. Cut to 6 months later. I'll see you all at the premiere.
Yeah, right.
I'll see you there.
He worried me for a while because I felt like he was resilient to put Thanos in his first movie.
Reluctant.
Resilient.
Fuck yeah.
Which I kind of didn't like Thanos in that movie.
Yeah, it was really goofy.
Yeah, that's why I'm really excited about
And they
this
killed my
version
favorite
of him.
character.
Yeah, the 5-thumb man.
Remember when I would touch your face?
Yeah, and I was like, "What are you doing?" You're like, "It's
You
that
see
guy."
my thing. It's that guy. I would do that to everybody.
No, Connor, you're just touching people's faces. You have to say the line though.
There's no barren moon, no crevice where he cannot find you.
And he does
that
yeah,
character's great.
he was like a Power Rangers character.
He was a
though.
Power Rangers character. He was a great scenery chewing villain, and I thought he was going to take the role of Mephistopheles in Infinity War.
Mephistopheles.
Mephistopheles.
What is that guy's background anyway? What is it like? Why?
The other?
Yeah.
We don't know. That's what makes it so intriguing. He was just like Thanos' right-hand man, and I wanted more information.
Yeah, but then his head got turned around.
And then,
Turned upside down.
lower your tone. I was like, oh.
call me boy.
Call me boy.
You call me boy.
He, honestly, his performance was better than Thanos's. I gotta be real.
Who's? Ronan's?
The other.
Oh, the other? Yeah,
Yeah.
no. Thanos' performance.
requires your presence now.
In that movie, Thanos just sits there and he talks like this in a chair. He looks really dumb, and I don't know. I didn't like
He's
him.
like very poofy. He's like,
Do you think they should have showed him in that movie? I think it would have been better if it was like a hologram, or if they didn't show him.
yeah.
And the first time we saw him,
They should
was
show
when
him
he-
like in shadow and like really like.
yeah, the first time we actually see his full self is in Infinity War. Would have been better.
Definitely. That's why the most effective Thanos clip was up to that point was the Avengers. The little
Yeah, when he does that turn, yeah, that looking turn thing.
mugging for the camera.
Yeah.
I think that's my favorite Thanos thing.
Moment?
That's ever. That they
Mine
have.
right now is when he walks out of that portal because he looks.
Oh yeah,
he
yeah.
looks great.
I mean, all the stuff in the Infinity
he
War
looks
trailers.
terrifying in that. Yeah, I'm very excited. I still haven't seen the newest trailers or anything like that, so I'm avoiding all of it. I'm doing well.
I love the line in the trailer where he's. Oh, you haven't watched any of the trailers.
I've watched the first one, the very first one, where he
you
goes,
watched the
"In
second
time, you will see what."
You didn't watch the second
Run
one.
from it. No,
Oh, it's really good. Okay, no, I respect
molded by it. That's not right. What is that?
that. Oh, I don't know. That's
Molded by it.
fearing it or something like that.
That's a quote from something, or something molded. I don't remember what that's from. That's not from the same. That's
Because he
not.
says run from it. So
Yeah, run from it.
yeah. He's trying to spook him. He's trying
Fun
to
is
scare him.
not what one considers when what does he say? Reshaping the universe. I think that's a great. It sounds
He's really
great. He
good.
looks great. I can't wait. I did see one moment from one of the trailers where it's like a close up of his face and you can like see the pores in his skin. It's like, wow,
Yeah.
that's what I want. I don't want
the
Steppenwolf.
HD.
I want.
I don't want
Thanos.
Steppenwolf. Mother box.
Mother.
I watched Thanos be like, mother.
Yeah, right. Oh
And
god.
it's like, oh. What if Infinity War is bad? Like, what? I mean, I don't think it could be, but what if, like, crazy scenario, worst case, it is? Like, imagine how awkward that's going to be.
I don't think it's gonna be bad.
10 years, hundreds of millions of dollars.
Yeah. What if it flops? Oh my god. I wish I had a slide whistle. God. And we should probably continue here. I have some video game news. If you do you want to hear this?
Hell
It's very
yeah.
exciting.
Pop.
Did you see Spyro Reignited Trilogy has been officially announced? Did you see the?
I did.
Yeah, September 21st.
I'm so excited.
Connor, you got to get a new game
I
system
know.
to play it.
Well, because now I can't avoid it now because Kingdom Hearts 3, Spider-Man, and now Spyro.
That was my
I gotta
next.
do it.
That was my next thing. Spider-Man, the PS4 Spider-Man has a release date, September 7th.
Both September, right?
They're both September 21st is Spyro, September
September.
7th is Spider-Man. And there are other games that you should get as well, like Horizon Zero Dawn and Uncharted 4.
Oh yeah. Of course, but those are the games that like I could play anytime. But these are the games like
Spyro's the game that you
Spyro,
need to play.
Spyro, Spider-Man, Kingdom Hearts.
I can't believe they did it. I can't believe that actually happened. Like
Isn't
the
that
Crash
crazy?
Bandicoot game came out and everybody loved it. It's like I would love to. They need to do Spyro next, and like
And they did it.
it must have already been in the works at that point.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy what they're like.
It's such a good idea and a good market to be in. Just remastering completely, like perfectly,
Yeah.
old games.
You
I
can
would love to
just
see them
hit
do
on
that with the Jack and
nostalgia
Daxter series as well.
Woo! Ooh, that'd be so good.
Boy. Yeah. So anyway, that's all I got. You got anything? Any news you heard? Any rumors? Any hot scoops? Any?
Any news? News?
Yeah.
News?
Yeah.
News?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got some news. They're making a fucking, one of those.
What?
I got no news. Like, I can't think of anything.
Yeah. Right. That's fine. So then let's go on.
Oh, Damon Lindelof's making a Watchmen HBO series. That's not news. That's old news.
Yeah,
but-
we've talked about that before.
Yeah. Well, just
Yeah.
just don't forget.
I hope it's good. And then I heard today that Amazon Lord of the Rings series
$5 billion.
$1 million.
$1 million.
And I heard
Peter
that it's
Jackson.
not going to be the Lord of the Rings. It's going to be before
The
events of the
Silmarils?
Silmarillion and things like that. It's before the Hobbit too.
That's what I wanted.
Which I'm okay.
Yeah.
I didn't want to see a remake of the Lord of the Rings. I wanted to see something new.
Aragorn is a baby.
And I think that they should do their best to try and somewhat make it feel like it could possibly connect.
Think Gotham, but Middle Earth.
There's a no. I'd rather think.
So he's just a kid forever? Yeah, forever. And we're never going to show him as Batman.
Yeah, but
never gonna
isn't
show
he like becoming Batman in that show?
I don't know. Every time I see a trailer, he still looks young as shit. So it's like until he's like, oh, I'm an adult now.
Then that would
I
just
don't
be
care.
the show would be called Batman.
Yeah. Until
which
he's
they
training.
should just do.
Yeah. Why don't they just do that?
I feel like a Batman TV show is something very possible to do because he's not really.
I mean, they did do Batman the Animated Series, and that was a hit. Like that was a classic.
Yeah, but I'm talking about like a live. If you can do Daredevil, you can just do Batman.
Yeah.
It's not that hard.
Fox and Warner Brothers don't give a fuck.
You
Isn't that weird
amateurs.
that's a Warner Brothers property, but it's on Fox? Isn't that strange?
That is weird. How does that happen?
I don't know. There must be some bad mojo happening. Something wrong.
It might be a weird thing, kind of like a Quicksilver thing.
Quicksilver.
You know how like Marvel had Quicksilver, but Fox also had Quicksilver.
Oh yeah.
Shared rights.
Yeah. That makes sense.
It might be a thing like that. I don't know. I don't care. Do you want to talk about the Han Solo trailer?
Yeah, let's talk about it.
Okay.
Trailer trash.
Overall, all right. So this movie, people are very skeptical. I am as well.
Mm-hmm.
But I gotta say, I enjoy these trailers. The teaser trailer in this one, I think they're well done. I'm like, wow, okay, cool. They intrigue me.
Yeah, the trailers. It was really weird. I had two different reactions when I was watching the trailer. The first reaction was I was like, oh, this is kind of interesting. It was like it piqued my curiosity. And then the other reaction was I've seen every single one of these story beats before in some way, and these characters just aren't really wowing me. I'm not like the only one who's exciting me is Lando, and I want to see Daenerys Targaryen turn into the Imperial like Imperial Stormtrooper or whatever
You think she's gonna do that?
Yeah, she had the fucking costume on, Imperial costume,
I don't know what you're talking about.
in the trailer.
Oh,
You didn't see that when she
nope,
had?
missed it. You don't
And
think
then-
she's undercover? She might be undercover.
She might be undercover, but
know.
the line he says in the trailer too was like, it might be a bait and switch, but he's like, you're gonna get, if you're okay with getting betrayed, and then like cuts to her in her like Imperial dress, and I was like, I guess it makes sense that that's what happens. Just logically.
I'm actually, and this is a weird thing to be excited for, but I'm looking forward to the visuals. I think they've nailed it since Rogue One. They've nailed that feeling of old Star Wars in new form.
Oh,
You know what I mean?
maybe
That was my problem with the prequels, is that everything looked like everything was newer and more high tech
Right.
and futuristic, and it's like this is
Everything's shiny.
before. Yeah, they figured out how to make things look like they belong in the time period that they're in, and I'm happy with that.
we stopped spending money on washing our starships, and it only took 30 years.
Yeah, now they're not chrome. Now they're
Not
just
chrome.
they look like trash cans.
30 years of dust.
You'd be
30
surprised.
years.
Space dust.
Oh, well, asteroids and shit, like tiny little.
Oh my god, ships must get so dirty. How
Oh
did
my
that thing
God.
stay like that chrome one from the first Star Wars
It
movie?
must have been new. It must have just made. Imagine what it looks like now. Just like,
You know how the asteroids can go on the outside of the ship? Like
Mm-hmm.
R2 can do that? He probably has a mop in his bucket thing, and yeah, he just kind of goes around it. He's like a snail when they clean things.
snails clean things?
I don't know, I learned it from SpongeBob. Do you remember when he eats all the fungus?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's what R2 does to the ships.
Oh.
That's a spoiler for Star Wars Episode 9.
No, that's JJ. That's the secret of
That's
JJ
the
Abrams.
secret of Jabrams.
Abrams. Joseph Gordon-Abrams.
Joseph Gordon.
Remember when he played Batman?
all right,
Remember when he
so-
played Batman?
yeah. So
That's
okay.
a nice name. Is your name Robin? And he's like, no, it's my secret identity.
I think he was a good Robin. He would have been a good Robin.
Yeah, he was. Oh, yeah. Joseph Gordon-Levitt as Robin would have been so fun.
Yeah, and they kind of.
And
I
they're
mean, he
like-
was fine.
They're like, goodbye. Christopher Nolan's like, I'll see you later. He's flying away. Instead of Batman taking the bomb, he's taking Christopher Nolan. See ya, bye-bye.
You just hear the ticking from Dunkirk because he's just.
That's right. He's like, what if I made a whole movie about that noise?
That movie's great. Have you seen it yet?
No. I know. I got to watch it.
All right. So this movie, this trailer. We should talk about the trailer. What are we doing here? We see Han Solo get his blaster.
Oh, yeah. He just threw him it, and it was kind of like a nonchalant moment. Oh, here's a gun.
I'm kind of hoping that's how it is because I don't need a moment for how he gets everything.
You don't want him putting in the hat on him and then
Doesn't
punch
have
him
a
in the
hat.
face? Well, you don't want the Indiana Jones moment?
Oh yeah. I like how they show how he got the scar in that movie.
In which movie?
In the third Indiana Jones, when it's a flashback,
Oh,
he
yeah,
whips
yeah.
himself in the chin with the whip. And that's how he gets the chin scar.
I remember that, yeah.
Do you think they're gonna have a scene where they show how he gets the chin scar in this movie?
Yeah, he's going to get blasted right on the... But he's going to do it himself. He's going to be like, oh, this looks
Could be a
better.
lightsaber cut. Maybe he's like, I want to be a Jedi.
Oh, and then he... Face.
Do you think there'll be any lightsabers in this movie? No.
Was there any in Rogue One?
Yeah, Darth Vader.
Oh, yeah. There's probably going to be a lightsaber in this movie, yeah. I can't imagine a Star Wars movie without a lightsaber.
Yeah. Okay, so what else is there in this trailer? I'm trying to remember what happens in this trailer. A lot of it was similar.
There's the two Wookiees.
Yeah, we get a quick like Wookiee hug. Do you think that's like a family member of Chewie's family member?
I think that's somebody very close to him.
It's cute.
It's very intimate.
So I'm thinking that he's gonna set Chewie free somehow or something like that, and Chewie's gonna be like, "I'll work with you." Chewie looks good.
Yeah. He does look good.
I think he looks really good in this movie.
I'm excited for Lando Calrissian.
I am too, and we finally heard some lines from him, but he doesn't sound like Lando.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, his voice is totally different. He just sounds like...
You want a beer?
Yeah, he doesn't have that upward inflection.
I'll get you a beer.
You old pirate.
Get out of here, you pirate. Yeah, no, he doesn't have that.
You old pirate. Outrageous. I love the... what's his sidekick's name?
L3 something.
L3. I was like,
Yeah.
oh, is it Lobot?
Leet. It was like L33T or something. People were saying Leet, but I think it's just L3.
Then I was like, Lobot. Wait, is that just a robot with an L?
The robot's voice sounded like Captain Phasma.
Oh, Brienne of Tarth.
Yeah. I think it is a female. Rubit.
It does sound like
It looks like it's just going to be a K2SO character, which I liked K2SO in Rogue One. But
people said he was the best part of that movie.
I think he might have been the best part of that movie, besides the hallway scene.
With Darth Vader.
Have you seen that movie yet?
I haven't seen that movie. I know
Why
all about
haven't you seen it?
It
seems like
it's on Netflix, right? I feel like it is. It's one of those movies where I'm just like I don't know if I have that much time I can invest.
You haven't, because it's Star Wars and like
I just heard so many mixed things about it.
It's fine.
It's fine.
It's fine. It's not great. It's not bad. I think it's enjoyable for a first time watch.
I'll give it a shot. I feel
like you have to, because it's Star Wars. It's like I'm just surprised you haven't.
Do anything.
Sure.
Because it's Star Wars.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I just find it weird that you wouldn't watch one of the Star Wars movies, even if it's bad.
That's weird.
Yeah.
There's so much Star Wars
that's
stuff.
That's like not watching one of the Marvel movies because you've heard some bad.
I haven't watched one of the Marvel movies. I haven't watched Incredible Hulk. That's the one I haven't watched.
That one doesn't count though.
Rogue One is the Incredible Hulk and Star Wars movies.
No, it's not. No, it's not.
Doesn't count. It's the second one. It's the first one. It's the second one of the new one. And that was Incredible Hulk was the second one of the new ones. You know what I mean?
No.
It was the first attempt to try some different.
Okay, well, let me say I'm surprised you haven't seen The Incredible Hulk because it's not that bad of a movie either. It's not great.
I'm gonna watch them both on the same day. I'm gonna be so fucking depressed. I'm gonna be like crying.
Watching them at the same time or just at the same day? Back to back?
Same back to back. Same time. We'll do 10 minutes here, 10 minutes here.
Oh my gosh. But you see what I mean? I'm just surprised you haven't.
Yeah, it is surprising a little bit. It is. You know what it was? I couldn't justify the purchase.
You don't buy things, Connor.
I do. I buy things.
Why?
I buy episodes of television.
Stop buying things.
I buy books, too.
I'm frustrated I can't watch Fargo anywhere.
Oh, Google Play. I buy all my episodes off Google Play.
Yeah, but I don't want to buy them.
Oh, you just want to watch
I just want to watch them. They used to be on Amazon now, and now you have to buy them on Amazon, and I don't want to.
Oh, right. They used to be on Amazon for free.
Yeah.
For free.
Well, Prime, but yeah.
Right. I feel you.
I just want them to be on a streaming site. But they're not. Stupid.
Guess you got a pony.
Is there anything else to talk about this trailer with? I don't really.
It looks like there's a lot of machines.
That train is pretty cool.
I like the train. Although it's weird that you never get to see inside the train. It's like all the scenes. Why do people do that? Why do people make action scenes outside of trains?
Because why would you be inside of it? It's too small.
It's too small. Too small.
You haven't played Uncharted 2. There's some really good action scenes on a train.
A lot of good train scenes.
A lot of really good train scenes.
It's a good train game.
There's a point where you have to like take into account when the train turns to be able to shoot down the hallway because the train turns.
Is there a Grand Theft Auto San Andreas quote about trains?
I don't care about Grand Theft Auto, so.
You don't like Grand Theft Auto?
No, I bought the 5th one and I played it for an hour and then I returned it.
Oh my god! Damn.
Did not like it.
That's baller.
There's something about
plays most popular, most mainstream game, returns it after 1 hour.
And I returned it for 1 hour, and I got Shadow of Mordor instead, and it was so much better.
Respect, that's a power move.
I know it's the most probably one of my most unpopular opinions is the new Rockstar games. I didn't like Red Dead Redemption.
You didn't like Red Dead Redemption?
Not really. I didn't. I think it's the gameplay. I don't like clicking X to run over and over and over again. It's just like. The shooting is just like you get it near them and then it shoots their heads. I don't know. It's just
you're more of a Saints Row guy.
No, I don't like Saints Row.
You don't like Saints Row?
No.
Wow.
I'm a Far Cry guy.
Far Cry guy.
I don't know if you can connect those, but yeah.
You probably could. It's like human NPCs.
Open world. Just
yeah.
Madness.
Yeah. That seems fair.
Yeah.
Oof, that was loud. You could like hear the phlegm inside of my nostril.
Yeah. I like that. That was nice.
I always like sniffle, and I'm always have this kind of fear in the back of my mind that people think I do coke because I sniffle loud. People are like, "Oh, it's probably because he does cocaine."
Let's talk about Isle of Dogs.
Real talk.
Yeah, let's talk.
So I saw it yesterday. I love Wes Anderson as a disclaimer because I might be kind of biased, but what did you think?
I thought it was super fun. not as good as Fantastic Mr. Fox. It was really tight.
I thought the animation was fantastic.
Yeah, it looked really beautiful. My favorite part of the movie is the part...
The sushi cutting scene.
Oh, everybody loved that scene. Everybody loved it.
Spoiler review, by the way.
That was cool. That was very cool. But for me, I was
like in awe at that.
I just like the scene where Bryan Cranston's character gets upset at the other dog because the other dog chooses not to go back with the boy, and then he's like, "You son of a bitch," and I was like, "Oh,
I know, yeah, that was."
That's a good
I was
scene.
like, "Ooh!" So I saw it in the theater, and there were children in the theater because parents seem to think this is a kids
super
movie.
weird. It's
And
not
I'm
a
like,
kids movie.
It's not a kids movie. And one of the kids was like going every time something funny happened. It was so annoying.
That's super funny. That kind of happened to me, but I went to an actual kids movie. I was in Zootopia, and there was like me and Mikey Ford were sitting in the front row because we were super late. Yep. And there were these kids who clearly had like behavioral issues, and they were just laughing at every joke loudly.
Yeah.
For a long time.
The thing about a Wes Anderson movie is I feel like every time I see it in the theater with other people, those people don't know Wes Anderson.
Expect.
Yeah, they're always like really weirded out by it.
Is this a Moonlight Kingdom? Is this about the moon?
But yeah, no. So I thought the animation was fantastic. I really liked it. I thought it was really good. I liked it was different for him. I think a lot of aspects of it in terms of like subtitles talking directly to the audience, things like that.
I like that. Yeah.
The music was awesome.
The soundtrack was insane.
Yeah, the soundtrack was really
so
good.
fun. You know shit was about to go down when they started doing the drums.
Yeah.
That was cool.
I love Japanese. So this was like a win-win-win for me because I love Wes Anderson, I love stop motion, and I love Japan.
It was a perfect.
Although I'm more of a cat person,
Triple
but I can set aside my differences.
It's crazy that the cats weren't in the talk in the movie, like that they were just.
They weren't
behind
like
the
villains.
scenes.
I'm kind of glad they weren't though, because I would have just been like that movie Cats and Dogs.
Cats and Dogs. Yeah, I was thinking about that the whole time I was watching the movie. I was like, I wonder when this is gonna turn into Cats and Dogs.
It reminded me of it because he had like the really manly Butch. I'm pretty sure the dog's name is Butch in Cats and Dogs, but
I love the opening of the movie. How they the way they described the legend of the war.
Yeah,
that was cool.
Yeah. So the main group of dogs played by it was Bryan Cranston, Bill Murray, Jeff Goldblum, Jason Schwartzman. Who's the other one?
Edward Norton.
It was Edward Norton.
Edward Norton.
I didn't recognize him.
Really crazy? Yeah.
I could like when all the other actors were talking, I was like, I know who this is, but I didn't recognize Edward Norton in that movie. Kind of an underwhelming performance by him, I have to say.
Yeah,
I don't even know which character he was.
Yeah, it was super strange. It was really weird. It was weird that I felt weird that the foreign exchange student is the one that is like, here's what's wrong with your country. You know what I mean? It felt weird. That felt strange to me. That she was the one that is like, I'm the one leading the revolution, and it's like, what? But you're like new. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
that's like the most important like revolution in your society. And it's just like some dude from like who's visiting. He's like, hey, what's up? It's me. It's my.
You guys have to change your ways, man.
Yeah, it was super weird. Like,
it was a very violent movie too.
Yeah,
they bite that ear off at the beginning. I was like, ooh.
Yeah, very violent.
Yeah, sound design was really good as well.
There are people who audibly like went yuck when they saw the maggots, the claymation maggots in the trash.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, there were some reactions from the audience when he pulled that thing out of his head.
Oh my god,
the spike, and people were like, ooh. I was like, it's a bunch of clay characters, guys.
It's claymation. None of this matters. Please, your hand goes.
So you said you think Fantastic Fox was better.
Oh yeah. Fantastic Fox like took care of me the whole way through. It was super fun. I was just like loving it. I loved all the characters. I love like Boggs, Bunsen, Bean, the three farmers, and like all the songs. When the dogs eat the blueberries, there were just so many little moments that I love.
Yeah,
they're just like you cussing me. You cussing me.
Yeah. What the cuss? Yeah. Okay. It was more.
They stopped the movie to explain how this game hotbox work, right? Hotbox.
Yeah. It makes no sense at all.
Yeah.
The fiery pine cones
So
and things
good.
like that. Yeah. Yeah. This seemed a lot more. It seems less complicated for a Wes Anderson movie. It's a lot more simplified.
More streamlined, simplified.
That
That's
could be
true.
because it takes place in one area, just like trash. You know what I mean?
Trash.
There's really no setting. It's just a bunch of trash.
Yeah. So much death.
Yeah, there was a lot of death.
Do you remember, like, there was, like, the humans who had the poison or something, and then it fills up their suits?
Yeah.
So, like, I mean, I don't know if they die, but...
I think
it
they
looked
had
like die.
masks on. There was one scene, quick shot of like a guy with a mask, like a surgical mask or whatever, covered his face. Yeah.
Sorry, I'm a little tired.
Me too. I had to wake up at 5 o'clock this morning.
For work?
Yeah.
Ooh. How long were you at work for?
8 hours.
8 hours?
Yeah.
That's a decent amount.
Yeah. Anyway, I'm sorry. What are we doing? So, I really liked it. I gave it a 4 out of 5.
Ooh,
Which is a solid rating.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would say I'm 3.5 for me.
Yeah.
Yeah. 3.4 if I'm feeling cruel.
Everybody has different rating systems. What other performances were there? Who played the female?
Which
Was
one?
that Jennifer Lawrence?
The girl who with the afro?
No, the female dog.
Oh, it sounded like Scarlett Johansson.
I think it was. I don't know. It wasn't her. I know that. I know she's not. I think it was Jennifer Lawrence. Kind of an underwhelming. I really liked the pug, played by Kate Blanchett.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my God, you're right. Those
Yeah.
two characters are
Yeah,
great.
those two are great. The visions just
Yeah.
watching a TV show.
Oracle. I love that so much.
Yeah. I'm trying to think of what else.
There's not much. It's very light. It's
Yeah,
very
it
sparse.
really is.
Yeah.
Now that I think about it,
Right.
the way I liked how all the filming, like all the TV scenes, like stuff that was on film, was like cartoon.
Mhm.
Do you notice
Oh,
that?
yeah.
Instead of it being stop animation, it was like cartoon.
It was a different format.
Yeah, I
That's
like
pretty
that.
cool.
It's an interesting way to do it. But I really enjoyed that there were no subtitles for the most part for all the
For all the Japanese.
Japanese.
Interesting. I feel like that it kind of took me out of it a little bit. I get why they did it, but I just constantly wanted information that I wasn't getting, and so I had to, I mean, it made sense. It
makes
like
sense,
it totally
yeah.
justified within the universe, and
Yeah.
it's. I think stylistically it works. It wasn't. I kind of wanted subtitles.
Yeah. Bryan Cranston was great though.
He was really good. He was the best. One of the best parts of that movie is his performance.
I can't wait to see what he does next. Not Bryan Cranston, but Wes Anderson.
Ooh.
I hate how long it takes.
Oh yeah, yeah.
It's like, come on.
Do you think he's going to do another live action or stop motion?
live action? He wouldn't do two stop motions in a row. This was like a passion. I think he's had this idea for like a long time, even up to when he did Fantastic Fox, Mr. Fox.
Ooh, maybe a little bit beforehand.
Maybe.
Oh,
Isle
interesting.
of Dogs. This movie came out of nowhere too, didn't it?
Yeah, it did.
Like
yeah.
I remember hearing about it. Like Wes Anderson's making a stop animation movie about dogs,
Yeah, and it takes a long time to.
and then all of a sudden it's just kind of like
It's
the
out.
trailer came out, and I was like, oh, okay,
It's done. Everybody loved it. It's a big hit.
yeah.
What did you get the pun in the title right? I love dogs.
I love dogs.
Yeah.
Oh God, that was not on purpose.
Oh, it wasn't.
I don't think so. How could it be? That's crazy.
I love dogs. Try to say it now without.
Isle of Dogs. Isle of Dogs. Haha. Killed
Isle
it.
of dogs.
Killed it.
Isle off dogs.
Isle of Dogs.
Isle of dogs.
Isle of Dogs.
Isle of dogs. Is Wes Anderson. It's good film. 3.4.
2.4.
3.
5 on a good day.
Putin say 3.2. Thumbs down.
2 thumbs down.
2 thumbs down. 25 thumbs down.
All at the same time.
I have Chernobyl hands. I have many thumbs.
Oh.
It's like the scene in Doctor Strange where it's just the hands.
Yeah, his tip of his finger just keep turning into hands.
I went into Doctor Strange very excited for like it's gonna be so psychedelic and trippy, and then I get to that scene and it's just like Not what I wanted.
I don't know what you
Send it back.
expect, though.
Send it back. Send it back
Hey,
to the
is there
kitchen.
anything else to be said about Isle of Dogs? I don't think so.
No, we said it. It's very
It's good.
tight,
Watch it.
contained. It's fun.
Yeah.
Don't take the kids.
Yeah. So, Connor, I have a quick question for you before we close out.
Yeah. What is it?
What are your thoughts on Black Panther?
Black Panther?
Yeah.
I don't know. Like I will watch Black Panther if it's like if I'm like around and it's on and I have like 10 minutes before I'm waiting to go somewhere and I'll be like, oh shit, yeah, I'll watch Black Panther for 10 minutes before I go to get to dinner. That's about it. I'll watch the scene I like, which is the Michael B. Jordan scenes. I'll watch a YouTube compilation of all of his scenes in the movie.
Michael Borden Jordan.
Michael Borden Jordan.
Burn
it all.
I only ask because that movie was so underwhelming to me, and it's still doing
it's crazy.
so
It's
well.
such a disappointment. But I mean,
it's because it is like passing. It just passed the Titanic for one of them. I'm like, why?
it's an untapped market.
It's incredible.
It's like that's why we need more black superheroes, just because like that's what the public is craving, and it's kind of like what The Walking Dead did, right? Where like the public was craving like zombie shows, but what we got was The Walking Dead. So it's like there needs to be more, so there's like better options, better content.
I just want a good movie. I don't care who's in it.
It's okay. It's okay. It's okay, baby.
I just like I don't care what it's like representing. I just want a good movie. And I think that should be the first and foremost.
Oh, of course. Yeah.
That's just
quality above all. Which is why Creed is so good. Creed is really good. Creed is tight.
I've been watching The Office. There's a character named Creed.
Oh yeah, he's the bad guy, right?
What? No.
I heard he's like the villain.
You ever watched The Office?
Yeah, I watched like the first 2 or 3 seasons, maybe.
Huh.
Yeah, and then Creed's always like apparently when Creed goes crazy after those seasons.
But he's always crazy. Yeah. Oh yeah. No, he's a criminal.
Yeah,
That's what you mean.
crime,
He's not a villain.
Isn't
not
he like
like-
Scranton's regular?
No.
Oh, that's not him.
I mean, maybe he is.
I don't know. Maybe I watch a lot of recuts. Recut of The Office is horror, and Creed is always the focal point of those recuts.
So what's next?
What's next? I wanted to talk about. I want to talk about Always Sunny in Philadelphia, and how it's almost very similar to Nirvana the band in how most of the scenes play out.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
I was thinking about this in the sense of a character will propose something. So in Nirvana the band, it's usually Matt. In the show, it's like Charlie or Dennis or Mac or something.
One of the characters.
A character will propose something that's like crazy, and then the gang shoots it down, right? Or in Nirvana the band, Jay shoots it down. And then the whole goal of the episode is them doing what that character said in a way. It's like trying to convince the other characters that your idea is really good and we should do it. And that's usually what happens.
Yeah. And then they go through it and they work it out and they try so hard, they fail, and then they just walk away.
Yeah. Like their ambitions are crazy high.
Yep.
And then it's always a train wreck, and it's so fun to watch.
Yeah.
I just like love that these two shows have that same formula.
I love Always Sunny. I can't wait for the next season.
It's great, right?
Yeah.
It's really good.
There's been rumors that Dennis is still going to be in it.
Yeah, he's going to be in it. Yeah.
He's trying so hard to keep it a secret, but so I'm really excited to see what they're going to do with it then.
I told you that you remind me of him a little bit, right?
That's terrifying.
But in the best possible way.
No,
the best parts
I
of
don't
him.
like it. I don't like it.
He's the most put together of the bunch. He's very,
Yeah, isn't that terrifing?
Yeah.
Actually,
he's the one who has his life most together.
yeah. Well, he's
Aside from
crazy.
all the crazy stuff. You don't remind me of the crazy stuff. You just
No,
remind me
it's
of
just like I'm
put
just
together,
thinking about how
you know.
he changes through the seasons, and then the most recent 2 or 3 seasons. Like that episode where Mac and Dennis go to the suburbs. Do you remember that episode?
Oh yeah, they live there.
Yeah, they live there, and he's like the beeping of the fire alarm, and Mac's like, "Did you hear that?" Because Dennis pretends like he doesn't hear it. I don't know.
Isn't he in traffic?
It's the newsflash asshole scene.
Newsflash asshole.
Do you know what I'm talking about?
Is that one where he gets naked and starts yelling at his neighbor?
Maybe he does that. I don't remember. I have to watch the episode again. Anyway.
I just remember him getting stuck in traffic and his favorite insult to call somebody is fat bitch.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
He says it like really angry.
That episode's fantastic. All right, I think we're about done.
I also love when he's trying to sell his car. And he's like, yeah, this is a great starter car for my daughter. It's like, a starter car? This is a finisher car. Be gone.
He becomes like this, like, when he yells about coming down like the hammer of
The
Thor.
golden god.
Yes. I have to have my tools. He opened something. That actor, like, really, he figured something out at one point.
It's
and
beautiful.
Like,
Yeah.
that high pitched screech where like his face turns red. Oh,
It's
I'm not allowed to eat the skin. I'm not allowed.
I love it so much. It's so good.
Just explodes at random times.
Him and Charlie are, I think, are my favorite characters.
Absolutely, I like them all.
Yeah, they're all great.
They're all great. Yeah. Connor, thanks for being here with me tonight.
Thank you for having me.
It was a very tame episode. I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
I enjoyed talking with you.
We're mature adults.
You can find us where you're listening to us.
If you found us, you found us. If you ain't listening, you don't know where we are. We're hiding from you.
All day, every day. Bye.
Oh my God, we're hiding. We're underground. We're like hip hop.
But
Underground.
better.
But better. Yeah.
But better.
But better.
I love dogs.
But better.
I can't believe you said that every time I say it now.
I love dogs.
Yeah. All right, Connor.
Bye-bye.
Good night.
We never did 5 years in the future.
Oh, you want to do that?
Yeah.
Oh,
let's
yeah.
do it.
Okay, wait. Hold up.
Hold up.
Okay, so, yeah, what did we talk about?
Opinions from the future.
We're talking about Star Wars.
Han Solo.
Han Solo.
Han Solo. What did you think of Han Solo 5 years from now?
Okay. I had a good time. I had a rip-roaring good time.
Rip-roaring.
I was crying hard.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Hard. And I didn't think it was going to be... It was like watching a Ratatouille, but it's live action. You know what I mean?
Well, why Ratatouille every time?
Ratatouille every time. Well, because Ratatouille is a classic. It's gold standard.
The gold standard.
Ratatouille is so good that even homeboy Adam from YMS thinks it's a masterpiece.
I do like Ratatouille a lot.
It's really good.
But Han Solo, Ratatouille?
Han Solo, Ratatouille.
Well, it's because they made him become a chef.
Yeah. What's somebody who's kind of a blue collar profession? Well, it's a movie about somebody doing their job.
It's a movie about somebody doing their job.
Yeah. Even if that job is a crime man.
Aren't most movies that?
Oh boy. Sort of. Yeah, I guess so. Wow. I never really thought of it like that. Most movies.
Mission
Do your job.
Impossible. It's about a guy doing his job.
Doing his job.
John Wick. About a guy doing his job.
Fight Club is about a guy not doing his job.
Not doing his job by doing another job.
Starting a side business.
Yeah, starting a side business. A very lucrative side business.
Very lucrazy.
Yeah.
Lucrazy.
What movie is about a guy? Oh, Jeff Who Lives at Home is about a guy who doesn't do his job.
Oh,
He just
was
lives
that
at
with
home.
Jason Segel?
That is a fan. Have you seen that movie?
I have, yeah.
That's a beautiful film.
I enjoyed it. I remember enjoying
wanna
it.
watch it.
I always get confused with the other one, the horror movie. What's it called? We Need to Talk About Jeff.
That's a horror. What?
That's a horror movie. I think it's a.
I've never heard of it.
It's Or We Need to Talk About Kevin. I think that's a horror movie.
What else happened 5 years from now?
John C. Reilly's in it. Oh,
I don't want to diss Spider-Man. It was great.
but yeah, no, it was really good. No complaints.
But the choice to have Nick Cage as the Riddler was, he didn't get what he wanted, but you know,
It was weird too. They did the Frank Gorshin Riddler from the 1960s, which went
With the
really
suit?
strange.
Yeah.
With the Batman 2019, Batman Beyond. Sorry,
Batman Beyond,
Beyond aesthetic. It's
didn't really fit.
Ugh.
I heard that it was Nick Cage's choice, and they had a costume, but he made his own, and he just showed up in it.
Is it a choice if you're crazy?
If you're a psychopath, does it count?
Because there's always going to be. It's like, do crazy people get to choose? How
I hear
crazy
Nick
they
Cage
are?
is trying to clone himself now.
Yeah, he's trying to clone. I think he's. They're. I mean, it's big money too. It's like they're doing
It's
it.
the next big
at,
business,
They're doing
yeah.
it at Tufts. Tufts.
Tufts.
Tufts. That's how you just say it now.
Yeah. Yeah.
Tough.
They renamed it. It's Tuft.
all those,
every time.
remember all those snakes got put in charge of the administrative
Yeah.
offices of Tufts? Welcome to Tufts. It's very tough to say it. We're all snakes here now. We've accessed our lizard brains.
A lot happened in 5
I'm
years.
a reptile god. Please sign here.
Admission.
Admission.
I was gonna
Make
say,
sure to get your schedule all sorted out.
You sound like a villain from the animated Robin Hood.
Wait, were there snake villains in Robin Hood?
Yeah, wasn't one of the guys a snake?
Oh, yeah, because they used the fucking Jungle Book animation. Jungle Bear?
The Jungle Bear animation.
Remember Rudyard Kipling wrote the Jungle Bear?
They did use the Jungle Bear animation. I love that Robin Hood movie. It's so good. Have you seen it?
I haven't seen it. I've only seen the clips they use in Nirvana the Band, the show, in the old web series when Matt Johnson's pretending to be blind. I'm going to be like, hello?
You should watch it. It's great.
I really want to.
It's a wholesome film.
Yeah. I learned so much about Robin Hood in
Little John running through
my
the
Shakespeare and
forest.
English literature classes.
Hopping fences, climbing trees, trying to get away.
Yeah.
Reminiscing this and that.
What is that from?
That's from Robin Hood. That's the song. From the
Oh.
animated Robin Hood.
It's also from Fantastic Mr. Fox.
That is
That's-
not in Fantastic Mr.
Yes, it is.
No, it's
yeah.
not.
Yeah,
No,
it
it's
is.
not. The
I swear
same-
to God.
That song is not in it.
I think it is.
No, it's not.
Maybe. So something very
It's
similar.
called Robin Hood and Little John Running Through the Forest. There's no. It's a song similar. I think I know what you're talking about, but it's not the same.
It
one.
sounds so similar. That song you're singing sounds like some Fantastic Mr. Fox stuff. That's kind of, Robin Hood-ish.
I was gonna show you something on YouTube. I can't remember. Oh yeah, that scene from Always Sunny. All right, now I think we're officially closing out.
All right. Love you. Bye boy.
Thanks. You love me.
Yeah.
You're right. I appreciate that. That means a lot.
No problem. No problem. Anytime.
Is the friendly the friendly
Hey.
stalker back?
You died in there. I don't know why I asked if he's dying.
Yeah. What?
You dead in there? I was like, oh, you're in the
Hey,
bathroom.
I
You fall in?
It was nice meeting your mother the other day. She didn't know who I was, but
I had a
she's
mask
a very
on.
nice lady.
Oh, super nice.
Super nice lady.
She was like, ah! And I was like, hey, I respect that reaction. It makes sense.
I took the liberty of making a copy of my spare key for you for your house.
Yeah. So now I got a key, and you got a key of me. Key, and you get your key.
We all got keys to your house.
Okay, keys to you, where you live.
Where you live.
Where I live.
It's the same house.
Same place.
Very friendly man. He cares.
He cares. He creeps and he cares.
Yeah, he creeps, but he cares.
He creeps but he cares.
All right.
All right.
Bye.
Bye-bye.